Yeah, g'day, I'm Peter Scarth. I'm the Chief Technology Officer in Ozius. And the Chief Technology Officer has a fair bit to do with understanding what the current methods are, what the current data streams are, and then translating that into how it can be used by our clients, which are effectively the public and various corporations. I really like trying to understand what is being seen from space and mapping that to what I can see from the ground, and then trying to work out how to build algorithms that link those two things together. So that can include, the same thing, looking at lots of data, playing with models, iterating on models, and whenever possible, actually just going out and having a look at them in the field. I've got had a long interest, I suppose, in savanna ecosystems, and they're characterised by, lower vegetation, acacia trees, olive-covered small leaves, and they contrast a fair bit with, the eucalypts and the vegetation that you sort of see around us here along the coast. And I'm always trying to find, when we build products, we want them to be consistent nationally, and a lot of the work that is done on, building models for, to deal with vegetation comes from, the global north. So it comes from America, it comes from Europe. And translating those into savanna ecosystems, which is what we see here, and particularly ecosystems which have got a really long sort of multi-decadal dynamics that go on. So we have droughts, we have really wet periods, we have cyclones, we have all sorts of things going on. So it's translating a lot of these algorithms and models into what happens in Australia. And to do that, you kind of have to understand how the ecosystems and the areas, the different landscapes across Australia or whatever environment we're working in, respond to these changes. And so when I'm looking at things, I'm looking at the climate, I'm looking at, we've had a really dry year in 2019, 2020, we've had a really wet year in 2022. How does that look different? What is going to cause a problem by looking across these two time zones? And then, I suppose it is time zones, but they're multi-year time zones, different climatic extremes. How's it all going to come together in the end?